Let's see how we can use the query function in Google Sheets. First, we need to go to Google Sheets by clicking on Sheets from Google Apps. We will click on Data Validation, Tickbox file since we want to use the query function on this sheet's data. If we tick the tick box, the cell's value becomes completed. If we untick the tick box, the cell's value becomes not finished. Let's write our query function in cell G3. Query function runs Google Visualization API Query Language Query. It takes arguments, data, query, and optional headers. You can see the example shown where the data range is taken as A2 to E6, query is written in double quotes as select something, header is -1. For our case, we will take data as range from A2 to E12. In double quotes, we will write, select A, B where B equal to in single quotes not finished. Header we will give as -1. We see that the header serial number and tick or untick are taken since the header is -1 and we had given select A, B, so only these two columns are given. Now suppose we change the header from -1 to 0, we see there is no header, only the data that is returned by the query. Now instead of select A, B, let's write select star. This gives all the columns in the range specified in data argument, that is A2 to E12. Now, if we change E12 to D12, we see that we get only the columns from A to D. Let's change it back to E12. We will copy the header. We will give not finished tasks as the header to this data as we are querying for B equal to not finished. Now, let's do some formatting. If we tick the first task, we see that the query does not return this first task as it now completed. If we tick the sixth task, we see that the query does not return this sixth task as well. If we untick the sixth task and tick the eighth task, we see that the query returns the sixth task and does not return the eighth task. Now let's do the same for completed tasks. We will change the header from not finished tasks to completed tasks. We will reuse the formula used for not finished tasks and change not finished to completed. Notice that since tasks 1 and 8 are completed, this query returns only these two. Now, let's do some formatting. If we tick Task 4 tick box, we see that this comes in the completed query and is removed from the not finished query list. Suppose we add one more task. Serial number 11, change date to 30th of March 2024, assign E to C and task to task 11. We see that it is not updated in the not finished list. This is because we had taken only E2 to E12 range as data. If we change E12 to E13, new task 11 will appear in the not finished list. We will add one more ask task 12. We do not want to change our data range every time a new task is added, so we will change the data A2 to E12 to A to E. This will take all rows in column A to E. Voila, the 12th task has appeared in the not finished tasks range. We will change the same in the completed tasks formula as well. If we tick task 12, it will appear on the completed tasks list. We can check with a few more ticks and unticks in new tasks. With this, we have successfully learned how the query function in Google Sheets works. Thank you for your time. Please like, share, and subscribe if this video was useful.